Good Wednesday morning. I thought about this a long time after I realized that our video for Sunday had me standing up there and you could all tell that I was talking, but you couldn't hear a single word I said. That was disappointing, but it just shows that sometimes weird things happen. But I wanted to share a couple of things about Sunday's sermon with you. I spent some time talking about going to Jerusalem, and Jerusalem is one of those places that people from the three major faiths in the world want to go. Even I want to go to Jerusalem. Maybe. I have lots of friends who have been, and they tell me that it's well worth the visit, because there you get to walk where Jesus walked. And maybe, just maybe, it's true that Jerusalem in our series of Let's Go To this summer really is the shining star for us. Long before Jesus walked the streets, Jerusalem was important. Abraham climbed nearby Mount Moriah. David established his kingship there. Solomon built the temple there. Prophets preached and held kings accountable there. And pilgrims continue to go there. And the reality is, when you read Luke chapter 19, Jesus comes back to Jerusalem for the final time. His disciples don't want him to go, but it's Passover, and he's expected. And so he sends his disciples out to get that donkey for him to ride on. And that's a whole sermon all by itself, but he rides into Jerusalem on that donkey. And what we know is that that was a sign of humility, not a sign of power, not a sign of prestige. Jesus came to Jerusalem humbled, ready to serve. And as he wandered down the road to the city, he came to an overlook, and there he looked at his city, his beloved Jerusalem, and he wept. It wasn't the weeping that we saw in Bethany of a long-lost friend's death. It was the weeping of a man who knows what could have been, what should have been, and dare I say, what will be again. Every step for Jesus towards Jerusalem was a step towards Calvary. It was a step toward our redemption. So think about that today. Jesus went to Jerusalem for all of us. I hope you have a great day.